Hello and welcome to another episode of Life Talks with Fawole. We have the voice behind the camera, the wizard, and Armani Butt3rfly.
What are you telling me, people?
Come on. In your own right. Look at you here looking so fabulous. Thank you for being here today.
Welcome, it's a pleasure.
Cool. Armani Butt3rfly, you're looking amazing.
Thank you.
Is that one of your own creations?
No, it's not one of my own creations, you know, but it's something that I just managed to cook up, you know, just look, fits in, it's got all the butterflies on it, represents me, so yeah, it's colourful, good to go.
You wasn't born and named, your mum didn't name you Armani Butt3rfly, your mum's last name or your dad's last name ain't Butterfly,
No.
Alright, so why the butterfly, where's that come from?
So the butterfly is my alter ego. As some of you may know, I'm a commercial model. So it's something that evolved during time when I was in my process of modelling and changing over, and it was just like this sense of energy that I felt that when I was on stage, it was like that no other place. And I feel like I would say I transform, I change. It's not the Armani that you might see on a normal day. This is a whole nother Armani. She knows what she wants, how she wants it, and yeah, butterfly rules over Armani. So yeah, Armani is actually my birth name. My parents named me Armani. Okay. But the butterfly got added as my alter ego started to grow.
Okay, nice. It's a beautiful kind of like a beautiful analysis, a beautiful description that you gave, because obviously a butterfly goes from caterpillar and it goes in that stage and it comes out as a beautiful, but it does transform. There's that transformation. That's part of why the reason you got that name. Yeah,
definitely. I would say like my life is like that. It's something that, you know, my journey has been something where there's always been moments, but the moments never stayed. So with that, it was just growth. I'm all about growing. I feel like you can always be better than what you think you are, and I'm just about learning and growing and just making everyone happy, but also pleasing myself. To please yourself, people.
Come on, you smile over here. You're shining like you're glowing right now. I'm telling you, like I love what you're saying. It's actually touching me what you're saying right now. So talk to me, Armani, about your origins, because you said that obviously some people know you're modelling and everything. Break it down for us. Like, where do you come from? Who are you? What you doing now? Like,
woo, we could be here all day, people. I'm telling you, we could be here all day. So yeah, obviously I went to school. I went to university like everyone else. My journey started off as dance. I was a contemporary and ballet dancer. You know, I trained with Trinity Laban and performed on like various of stages like Sadler's Wells and so forth. And then going from dance, it was like modelling picked up into it. You know, I got scouted. I was part of Face for Music, and my journey started there. Pardon?
What kind of dance? Sorry.
Dancing, ballet and contemporary.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did the whole ballet training, the whole contemporary thing, learned how to, you know, choreograph. You know, I then took that into university and then done an extended dance degree and went from there really. And then modelling creeped in and I was like, yeah, this is me. Like, I know how to work a camera. Like, all right,
easy,
let's go, everybody. You know, so yeah, it's still stage as well. So it made sense. You know, I did acting as growing up, and you know, I just love being something other than myself. I say it's still me, but it's like a way that this person, I can express myself however I want and not care what anyone else has to say. And I feel like life is so much better when you live it that way. When you're always living your life to please others, it's not the one.
That's beautiful. And then coming from like the studying the ballet and the contemporary style and having that elegance and bringing it through into the modelling, that must have helped as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it helps you with your posture. Then you're not stage shy. Even though I would say personally, being someone that done dance and did modelling and did various other things all to do with stage, I would say the energy is completely different. Okay. It's never the same. Okay. When you come out and you're about to do a dance performance, it's not the same like when you're about to do a runway. The feeling of a runway is so much different. Yeah, definitely. Like when I did, you know, I got flown out to Ibiza and Ibiza runway. The feeling that I discovered on stage was just wow. It was like no other. Well,
let's talk about that. Like, so, let's compare the two. So you're it's what Ibiza. That Ibiza wasn't your first modelling gig, was it?
No.
Alright, cool. So, but it was one of the most prominent
one
ones.
One of the most biggest ones, I could say. Yeah, definitely. To be, you know, you go through 3 long, hard auditions, and then to get scouted from that, and then from there to then find out that they're paying for your flights, they're paying for your hotel. You start to feel like,
it's done right.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. So that I would say definitely that is one of my biggest in terms of what, you know, my modelling process. You know, because modelling started off as you know, it kind of spiraled from me doing the music video thing. You know, I've worked with various of artists, been Scraps model, in Scraps and Chipmunks video.
I want to let you break that down for me in a minute. Once again, this question I'm asking right now, like, you get to IB for and like because obviously, it started from when you knew everyone was getting paid for, because you know you're getting treated right as an artist, isn't it? So you get everything get paid for. You know, okay, I've arrived, did it? Yeah. So you're preparing, and obviously you rub your shoulders with other nice models or so on and so forth. But the feeling, like, because you mentioned the feeling was not like no other. Yeah. The feeling, how would you please try and describe it? Like when you got getting prepared, like, because obviously, like, I act, so the difference is when I'm doing like stuff where you're not getting catered for, and you are getting catered for. Like you said, you get the car, you get the makeup, you get the wardrobe, you get this. They're there pampering you. Yeah. So like, please break it down for me, man.
I think from the process of, you know, when you're just getting up, you know, telling yourself that today is the day that I'm going to kill this catwalk. Yeah. Like, there's no one's going to tell me nothing. I'm not going to look back when I get off that stage and think, I should have done. There's no time, kind of. So then when you get there and everything's real, you know, you get to see the stage, so you get this excitement in your belly. I say you get like a little butterfly, you know, in your stomach. Yeah, you get a butterfly in your stomach. Come on, you get the butterfly effect.
Come on.
So yeah, you get this warm feeling in your stomach. It's more real. You know, you can see the stage. You start mapping out, even in your own head, how you're going to do what, where you're going to look and where the cameras could possibly be. And obviously then someone walks you through and it's before you know it, time's clicked and it's makeup time. Your hair's getting done. Someone's doing your hair. Someone's doing your makeup, and you're literally just being pulled about. It's nice at first, I could definitely say. But when you're someone that, you know, you might be going on the stage constantly. Yeah. And I mean, you've got one change in front of you to get changed, come off stage, get changed to go back on. Yeah, that's when you start to think this is a job. It's pressure, but you know what? At the end of it, I look back at it and I think I wouldn't change it for the world. It's that pressure and that excitement that makes me want to go back and do more. Like it's you know, then when you're out on the stage, it's like it's the big finale, you know, where everything that I've done in practicing, in making sure that, you know, your walk is on point, everything for this particular designer, and you know, everyone that's just coming to watch, you do so much to get there that when you finally get there, it's like the big bang. It's like if now is the time, you know, if I don't do my best now, then it's never gonna be. Do you get it? And I just feel like it's just so exciting. It makes me hungry. You know, I want more and more and more. So, yeah.
Who was you wearing, or what designer was you?
So I wore a lot of small commercial designers. I did a couple of wedding ones.
But at Ibiza?
Yeah, in Ibiza. A few. So in Ibiza, I did the bikini. So it's more bikini and summer wear. You know, as this Ibiza is hot. So everything was very summery. Everything was very summery. What else did I do there? Do you know what? Apart from the modelling thing, I have to say we got to have fun. We got to have fun. I got to meet a lot of like great people. They were just amazing. Like a lot of great people and just vibes. Like, you know, it's got to a point where I've built so many connections that when I go back there, they're like holler at us or message us. You know, you was a vibe. So it's nice that I got to do work and have fun. And I feel like that's important, like that whatever kind of job or career you go for, there must be some sort of fun in there to keep you going, you know, to keep you hungry for it.
So did you have any negatives within the modelling?
Negatives?
Like bad experiences or stuff you didn't appreciate? Because, you know, you said you realised when you arrived, because people picked you up and everything. Was you ever anywhere like you had to wear a bikini and it's raining, they end up giving you a jacket or an umbrella? Or like, you know, like anything where...
Music video days, your early music video days.
Okay, music video days probably more.
Before you got to
knew.
Probably
How
more.
How did you know?
Probably more because...
How did you know, bro?
Because commercial modelling, no offence, guys, but they're always on point. Their schedule is down to the T.
100%.
Do you get it? So I feel like there's no such thing as it's gonna rain and you're not gonna have a jacket because they've already got that ready. Do you get it? And they probably researched the weather before you know. Do you get it? You know what we're getting. Do you get it? So I feel like with the whole music industry kind of thing, modeling, it's like you could get a job the next day and not even really know it. It's like, can you make it in 2-3 hours? Like you got to be halfway across here. And so it's not always so organized, and I think that's probably
and the timing.
Down.
It's like, see, like you say, the commercial work. It's like be here at 1, and if you're not there at 1, they might not even do it with you. If you get what I'm saying, but be there at 1 and it'll finish at 3. You know what I'm saying to you? Like if you go to a music video.
Be there at 1 and finish at 12.
In the morning.
Long like that,
Do you get what they told you was gonna finish at 6?
Even the wizard's nodding his head,
in the morning. Literally. Creature time. Literally.
Creature time, you know. So like in the world of dance, what were the pinnacles there for you? Like the big shows, like you know, you do the end of drama school, whatever. Like for me, because I studied dance as well, learning a discipline and then be able to perform it perfectly or to the way you want to perform it. To me, even though you said you never found as much gratification as with the modelling thing, I know you still enjoyed it because it's also you got the release when you're dancing as well. And if you're practicing something and you nail it, whatever it is, a retire, a plie, or whatever it is, trust me, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. But you just like, it's like bam, because you could do it with elegance, like bam. You did that to music and everything. You did that, you know. So in the world of dance, what where was it in college? Was it teaching? Was it choreographing? What was it in there?
So
was
with
it
me,
in the street dance?
So I did various of dance styles. I didn't stick to just one. Butterfly, we evolve, we learn, transform.
Come on.
I've done street. I danced with Boy Blue for a little while.
Yes,
Boy Blue.
It's my cousin.
You lying?
Yeah, I was quite young.
You lying?
Yeah.
You lying?
Yeah,
Kenrick.
He's your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Easy.
danced with him for a little while, just for a short period of time.
Huh?
Don't know.
I don't know. He was at Moetry. He did a poem at Moetry that day when Matt was.
Okay. Yeah, which I probably
You probably know.
Big up. Your family still, innit?
Yeah.
Come on. Guys, sorry to digress.
No, definitely love. And then now that's from there I went on to doing contemporary dance.
Okay.
Obviously during that time, going through school, I still studied dance at school. So you do ballet, you do contemporary, you do jazz, you do a little bits and bobs of everything. Yeah, you learn some Indian dancing, you do all sorts. So I was doing that, but on top of that, I was dancing outside of these things.
You look like you did Indian dance with your head just now. Yeah, come on. Some movement, come on, some serious movements. You say there's some bad boy dancing coming
just
from
means
Asia,
I take my cod liver oil,
Come on. God, broke
nah, none of that over here. We free, mate. We free.
Go.
But so then moving on from there, like I did ballet. Then I picked up the ballet dancing probably from when I got into school, like secondary school, and then I decided that I wanted to do that outside of school as well. So then I went for an audition. Mum got me an audition at Trinity Laban,
Go on, Mum.
and I became part of Laban Cat. Where I was with them for 3 years. I got a scholarship. It's a big dance school, contemporary and ballet school, near Cutty Sark. It's actually hidden in Cutty Sark.
It's a boat, isn't it?
A boat?
Is Cutty Sark a boat, no?
It is.
Yeah, but that's... I thought you were saying that the thing was on a boat. I was like...
No, the Cutty Sark's a boat. No, the Cutty Sark's a boat, right? I'm not wrong, yeah?
Yeah, you're not buggy,
Right, I thought I was wrong, for a second.
You nearly had me.
I get things wrong sometimes, thank you, guys.
I thought he was saying I was dancing on the boat. I was like, wait, what? You don't dance on no boat over here. Just saying. So the school is hidden around there. But yeah, I danced with them for 3 years. And yeah, it was just amazing. I got to go on loads of different stages. And plus obviously the hard training, you had to go through like 3 hard long auditions. The auditions were lasting most of the day. Yeah. And to just hear that you're going to get into the next audition, so it was a big thing. And there wasn't a lot of black girls auditioning at the time when I was. So I think for me that was more of a a heart racing thing that, you know, I just look at, you know, you grow up and you always see the white girls, so you think, oh my God, I've got to be like this, or what if I'm, you know, you start questioning yourself, what if I'm not good enough, you know? And like, thank God for the mother that I have. Like my mum was like, Mumsy, you know who you are, like you don't have to be like them, you are you, and you dance how you have to. And thank God to her that, like, obviously I nailed those auditions, and so I nailed those auditions, and next minute I was part of Trinity Love and Cats, and they offered me a scholarship, and that was it. So definitely it was sick.
So you mentioned that being like the only black girl around and stuff, like how did you make it through? Because you're here, you're fierce. I can see you're a butterfly. You change it. You know what I mean? And I know your mum's helped you as well. How did, but going through that, like, because where did you come from? Like, the area you come from was predominantly white, right?
So I'm from East London. I'm originally from Hackney. Was born at Homerton Hospital.
What's that? What's that?
E5.
E5. And then obviously my mum was someone that kind of moved about, you know, different areas. So from there, you know, it was just moving to different areas and adapting and taking on like how the area is. You know, my mum went from moving from East London, Hackney, to then moving to Essex. Completely different lifestyle, different people, you know. Me, I feel like my heart was always still in East. So even as, you know, from the time that I could catch the train on my own, I was on hot foot, on and off that train to East London. Do you get it? Where's Armani? East. So, but adapting to all these different areas, I feel like you just learn different things. And then obviously when you go into, I went into, you know, doing the ballet thing, it was like, there was some, like, I would say Trinity London is a multicultural school. There is black people in there, but you know, at the time when I was auditioning, you might have had like maybe 2-3 black people, and then maybe you might have the odd mixed race girl, like, and that's it. And you're getting, there's loads of you, like a majority, like a good 30-40 people in this audition, and you're getting separated into like little groups as you go down, whether you've gone through or you haven't gone through. So can you imagine it's a big group like that, and there's only maybe 4 black girls, like actual black girls in there, and it gets shortened, and let's say they take away two in the space of a class of, do you get it? There's not many, do you get it? You can spot, and plus you can spot us, we're standing out, do you get it? So I feel like with that, like I said, if it wasn't for the courage that I had from my mum, I don't think that I could have continued going, you know? Like I don't think I could, or thought that I could, because I would have started to feel nervous and feel like I'm gonna back down, or, you know, white girl does some pirouette, split in the air, and you think, let me start stretch, because and your mum's looking at you like, you can do that, don't they? And you're thinking, I don't know if I can. I might lose a hip today, but you do it anyway.
Come on, D, you already know.
But you do it anyway, and I just feel like that kind of encouragement that I got from her, I just kept it going throughout my whole life journey, to be honest with you.
It's so nice.
Yeah, man.
So
it's
nice.
Wicked.
No, like, that resonates with you as well.
Wicked.
Wow, it's really nice, man. God bless you, Mumsy.
It's wicked.
God bless you, Mumsy. I like that tattoo there. You got the butterfly tattoo still.
Come on, guys. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, baby.
Come on. So how was it being at the school? Once you got, because you got the audition period, right?
No, Trinity London.
The whole thing.
No, the whole school. What? Trinity London's sick. Like, let me just say, Trinity London is sick. I have to give my love to them. You know, they trained me well. The fact that they offered me a scholarship, you know, they opened my eyes to a whole new world. You get it? It let me know that, you know, this dancer that I've been dancing for the whole of my life, that they gave me that chance to discover something else. And, you know, I just have to give like loads of love to all the teachers that taught me in that school.
Trinity,
Trinity Larbon.
Trinity Larbon, big up Trinity Larbon, all the teachers.
100%. You know, I met amazing people in that school. Like, I have to say, growing up in school, I was popular. You know, when you grow up in a certain area, you only speak to certain people. You can have people that were in your classroom and they know about you, but then you hear Edward, you're like, who's Edward? These times, Edward's been there the whole year, but you know, so but everyone knows about me. Everyone knows me because I was on the running team. I made sure I was known, people. I was known. Moving on from there, I feel like when I went to this school, there were so many people from so many different areas. So when I went to Trinity Larbon, I discovered so many different people that do you know what? In my normal day life at the time, I would have said I would have maybe never spoken to or maybe started a conversation with.
You still in contact with some of them? You still in contact?
Yeah, so they're on my Facebook. You know, I still see their journeys, and some of them have been married, and some of them are still dancing. My guy Mutti is still out there. He's doing his thing. Like, I've seen on my Instagram, and it's just like, yeah, man, it's love. I have to say, I see you. But yeah, I'm still in contact with a lot of them. You know, but like I said, if it wasn't for Trinity Laban, I would have never met these people. I would have, and it grew me. It grew me. It changed my way of thinking. It changed, you know, where I was at school and I was popular and I had this kind of stush element. It relaxed me, you know. It toned me down. It was like, you don't have to be like that. You can just be yourself and be stupid sometimes. And you know, people on my Snapchat will definitely say that. Yeah, they get to see Armani and I do some stupidness, you know. I do some stupidness.
See, I wouldn't even say that. Yeah, I would say it's stupidness, but you're happy.
No,
you're
definitely.
free. You're like a butterfly.
Definitely.
My man here right now was talking to the guest we spoke on a previous show about maintaining the freedom of a child, like, and how some people they lose that. Like in the comparison, it's like you grow up, you get a job, you get married. No, you get a job, get a house, get married. You lose it, but it's like you're not losing it. There's nothing stupid about that. It's a beautiful thing.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that.
It's stupid.
I call it stupid. Yeah, in Caribbean tones, but like, I wouldn't change it. Do you get it? Like, I like the fact that I've still got me. I haven't lost me in the journey that I've come on. You know, like you can say that, but some people can lose themselves along the way, and you don't even realize.
It's the creativity that kind of keeps that side of life.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? I think when people stop their creative side, that's when it starts drawing away from them. Starts drawing at them. Do you know what I'm saying? When you get that just repetitive,
just get like it breaks them down kind of thing.
When your love for something becomes a job.
100%,
and it's not love anymore.
You're just doing a job.
Yeah.
Where it's someone that's not like, it's not actually your love. Do you know what I'm saying? When there's no passion in what you do, like you said earlier. Then it's hard for you to do it excessively. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything else you can do for a period of time, but there always has to be an end to it because you can't do it excessively because it's not your passion.
You're not enjoying it at all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To moving on from the modelling, how long did you model for? You're still modelling now.
Yes, I'm still modelling now, bits and pieces. I might take up 1-2 job. I think the last thing I did, I was Beanie Man's model a couple of months ago. So yeah, that was big. You know, I worked with Ray Nephews, big up Ray Nephews team. You know,
drink responsibly.
Got the Magnum on the go.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah. Definitely drink responsibly. Definitely.
Especially
especially me, Uncle Ray. Take time with Uncle Ray. Yeah.
Just don't become his nephew. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh. Crazy.
Yes. So modelling with, you said Ray Nephew, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Any other things what you got going on now?
She didn't say the music video. She was gonna say it earlier.
Sorry. Yeah. What's the music videos?
The music videos.
Yeah, what you
the ones that you've done.
Oh, okay. So I've worked with Scraps and Chipmunk. I did their video.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Wait, listen. Let me just. No, I'm joking.
No, it's fine.
No,
I still know what I want to say.
No, you better know. Yeah, you better know.
Yeah, I've appeared in Stefflon Don's, one of her old videos. Worked with Banks at her younger stages. S&E, I've worked with him as an artist, and yeah, just like a couple of others. And then from then I decided that I don't want to do this video modelling thing anymore. Like, I like being main model and that, but I'm more like, don't get me wrong, all the girls that are doing it, I've got some good friends that are still doing their thing and they're in every video and listen, and I said, good for you all the way, you know, go hard or go home, you know. But then I said, I'm interested in the whole commercial side of things and, you know, the runway. I want to know that. So yeah, then I went to obviously train myself up in runway. Maxine, shout out to Maxine, was my modelling coach.
Yes, Maxine.
She's sick. 666. She's a proper strong individual, like, I have to say.
Love,
yeah.
She's okay. She hasn't got corona.
No. She's sick, meaning she's amazing. 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 But yeah, she was also like, you know, I worked with her when I went to Ibiza. Okay. You know, she was the coach there. So yeah, definitely shout out to her, big up herself. But yeah, and everything else from after I worked with a couple of those artists, I kind of moved on, you know. Coming back to that, obviously I worked with Busta Rhymes. I was Busta Rhymes' model in the O2 Arena couple of years back. Busta, you know, Busta, big Busta. No, it was amazing. He's a legend.
There you go. I was a legend. That's better.
He's a legend. He's a legend. And then obviously Beanie Man, like, come on, big dancehall king, like, come on, like, definitely. So, and obviously, you know, on that journey I got to see Popcorn, you know, Queenie. I have a shout out to Queenie. Queenie, I love you guys. Definitely shout out to Queenie and all of them. But nah, man, sick journey. Yeah, sick journey.
So, if you could model for anyone now, any clothes, whatever, who would you model for? If you could model for anyone now, what would you be?
Clothes. I definitely want to model for Savage.
Savage, I don't know.
Fenty. Rihanna's clothing line.
Shout out to Savage. We've got a model for you right here. She's amazing. She looks amazing. Amazing spirit. Look at that fire. She's a butterfly by trade. You know what I'm saying? Light up the catwalk. Light up your line.
Definitely.
Come on.
Yeah,
Armani Butt3rfly. Take a look at the smile. Look. It's like, don't look at me. Sunshine inside. Even stars and moon. Come on. Savage. Look at this.
Definitely. Them. Do you know what? I want to work with, in terms of modelling, I want to work with a lot of companies. I want to work with Christian Dior, Victoria's Secrets, a lot of commercial companies, you know, even just to meet people like Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks. For me, just to meet you, just to say hi in person, to say that all that America's Next Top Model and even all their journey from when they were young modelling. For me, I'm very old school. I say I'm new school, but I'm old school. My soul is old school. And you know, with my modeling and with like my music and everything, I'm still trying to bring 90s back. You know, I might do, sometimes you'll find out like my swag changes a lot. You know, I go from very girly and sophisticated to like, you know, quite dapper, sports bra, baggy trousers. You got to check out my Insta, you'll see all sorts. It's like a whole nother person. And that's just me expressing myself, you know, just expressing myself again. I wouldn't say that I'm one way inclined, you know.
Yeah. Beautiful. You're as colourful as all the colourful butterflies at your top.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
What else you do?
Would you say?
Sorry.
No. Would you say, within the next 5 years, you still want to do modelling, or have you got other things that you want to do?
So, I've picked up a new skill, people.
Okay.
And I discovered during quarantine that I could write music.
Easy.
And then, you know, actually produce my own music, sing my own music. So I decided that, you know, on my journey of all these different transformations, that becoming an artist is what I want to do, and it's not even for the fame or the money. It's more for the people and for myself to show that, you know, I picked this up during quarantine. For a lot of people that was hard times, you know, with Corona and all of this stuff, and to find that I found, you know, a talent within that time. I feel like if COVID didn't happen, I don't think I would have discovered that I was an artist, because I would have never sat down and put pen to paper. Like, let's just be real. There was no time for no pen and no paper when you're doing modelling and you're doing this and you're doing that. So, I sat down and, you know, put some pen to paper, and all of a sudden, boom, bam, bim, we got a tune.
Boom, bam, bim.
Boom, bam, bim, we got a tune. And then, obviously I met some wicked people along the way. You know, I've spoken to Ooch from the Beat Freaks. I was recording with Salute, which is a charity company. They're always wicked as well. So having their input in terms of, you know, what they thought about my music and that, you know, when I first wrote the first song, I thought I was joking. You know, when Clubhouse was the thing. Clubhouse,
yeah.
Clubhouse and house party.
Ask me with your face.
What's that?
I said, ask me what is it with your face instead of making it that you don't know nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where was you, man?
Yeah, I know. Like, ask me
What are you
that.
talking about?
I'll be like, yeah, I know what Clubhouse is.
What's Clubhouse?
Yeah, she's gonna say something. Like, what's that?
What?
you know what that is?
It's just another media chat. Like, you know,
Oh, is it on the
everyone.
phone?
Yeah, so on the phone, it's an app on the phone, and everyone comes on there and they chat. But you getting people from America, you're getting people from all sorts, and everyone's on this.
That's what I said. Just give me that. Just give me that. All right.
I got yeah. I got you. Go.
Oh my god.
My G, come on now, go on. I like that. Thank you, man. I love you. You know that.
One more time, people are gonna be like, "Wow, how old is this guy?"
I don't care. I know. If you know, hold on, I tell you.
Literally, everyone was on Clubhouse and that, and I remember going on there and being like,
I was trading with that people doing that nonsense.
Is it?
Yeah. It's getting healthy, all right. Yeah, Clubhouse. Sorry,
right.
God.
You talk about someone's yard. Whose house?
Whose house? Ron's house.
Whose club?
In it, COVID carrier. It's there spreading it about.
Really? Wow.
Spreading it about, yeah. In the breeze. I'm joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went on there anyway.
Only like you right now, you know. Not like these two right now.
I'm done.
God.
Yeah, I went on there anyway and was
Where, the Clubhouse?
On the Clubhouse.
God.
I think at the time it was House Party.
Don't confuse him anymore, please.
Okay, there's two different ones.
Yeah.
They both came in time. Yeah, but I was on one of them
House
anyway.
Party's
I had a
movie,
couple
you know.
of friends.
I know that one.
Yeah,
It's
I had a couple.
movie,
Huh?
You see, I told
It's
you.
not the movie.
What do you mean it's not the movie?
It's a social chat. I told you. Like
You
everyone
said
was
Clubhouse?
on. Yeah,
And they was
there's
watching House Party, you
I
know?
told you, leave it at Clubhouse. You start saying house party, it's like Clubhouse.
Let me just drink the drink, yeah, because I can't.
Yeah, I know house party. Kid and play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the best House Party kid and play. I know that.
No, babe.
Alright, whatever in it, whatever. Go. Just get to the point there. I'm sorry, I won't interrupt anymore.
I'll get to house party is like a video call thing, but I don't know, you don't have to video call. But Clubhouse, I don't see people video calling on Clubhouse, do they?
On where?
Is there video calling on Clubhouse?
No.
No,
Okay.
Clubhouse is just voices.
Voices.
Cool.
But I see my daughters using house party.
Your daughter, you that?
Yeah.
I see.
House party is like FaceTime, like you can
Like
see each
FaceTime,
other's
like
faces.
bare people's faces.
I don't know about
Can I have a
this.
thing? Up
I
to
know
6.
about Mickey's Clubhouse.
Okay.
You know about Clubhouse? Mickey's Clubhouse?
Okay.
And I know about House Party, the movie. I don't know these things here.
I know.
So it's cool. I'm good. So I'm sorry. Now we can continue the show. But I appreciate you guys. I'm just letting you know. I don't know. If I don't know again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the thing. I don't know. But yeah, you can continue. Mickey's Clubhouse. I can't remember the names, but yeah. And
Anyone you want to call it, I was on there.
She's on the app.
Oh, you was on there?
I was on the app.
Okay.
And
Modeling on it.
No, everyone's chatting on there.
Okay.
Everyone's just vibes in, chatting, talking every day. There was nothing else to do but to chat.
To chat.
Yes.
See? But you see why I thought it was a show or something? Because she's a model and everything.
Yeah.
No?
It sounds like a show. Clubhouse does sound like a show.
Yeah.
That's
It
what I
might sound
thought.
like Love Island or Clubhouse.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
God. you know, stay there. I love you both. I don't like you though. I don't like you right now.
It's okay, uncle.
You're good too. You cool.
Innit?
You in the
Take
cut.
time, uncle. Take time.
Be not mates.
Not hurt your head. Not hurt your head.
Well, I'm not even listening to you. I'm listening to you again.
You gotta do how you explain it to Mumsy. Look, it's an app on the phone.
Did you get
I was
it?
on the app.
You know what app is, right?
Yeah, I know what happened.
Okay.
Yes. I know
What phone
happened.
you got?
I've got iPhone.
Okay, cool. I like
6.
you. It doesn't matter as long as you got
What's wrong with that?
nothing.
It's a phone that rings. Cring, 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 cring. You answer it.
If it's got that ringtone, baby, it's not iPhone. That sounds like a Nokia 3310.
So
He said cring, cring, cring.
This was Nigerian.
Like a phone.
They recorded it. They got one man to record
that's
it.
the-
Green. Green. Your phone is ringing.
Pick up your phone is ringing.
Yo, what you telling me, mates? What's up, bro? You're not kidding me in the studio, right? You good? Wizard. What happened to these people, man? I can't do the impression. Why is it got to be Nigerian? What is it? African ringtone.
Cling.
Cling. That's how phone rings, don't it?
That's African phone. Telling you, definitely African.
All right. Armani Butt3rfly. With a couple. So forget the clubhouse and all this. We're gonna go back there.
Yeah.
So you discovered you can write. What I would say to that, is that I find you probably say this as well. This is what I do. In fact, I'm speaking through your lips right now. Sounds mad, but I'm speaking through your lips right now. You said you probably wouldn't have discovered that you could write unless because of the lockdown. I would say the lockdown just sped up that process. That was always going to happen, and that just sped it up. Things that you wouldn't have necessarily looked at that particular time that were within you, that aren't within you, only you looked at because you never had nothing to do. You know what I mean? But you still would have become a writer at some point.
Well, in that sense, I agree.
That's you through talking through me. I would say because that's how you think. Like
in that sense, I would definitely agree. Like obviously that's how what I said before is how I felt more towards the actual time of me starting. But I'd say in my process and my journey now, when I look back at it, I feel like everything ties into one. If becoming an artist, creatively as well. From down to like how I want my videos, with the messages that I want to, portray across, to everybody else around. I feel like that was always going to come about somehow, and when you said that, it sped it up. It makes sense. But no, when I first started, it was kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I strongly felt that like if it wasn't for quarantine, I would have never stopped. I feel like quarantine made everyone stop. Everyone lived their life working and wishing that there was a time that there was ever going to be a stop, but no one knew there was actually going to be a stop. And I feel like that's the biggest stop that life itself could ever have, because that was the one time that you could say the world was standing still. Everyone was doing the exact same thing. There was nothing else you could do but be in your yard or either cook, chat on the phone. Did you get it? There wasn't, or make babies. There was nothing else.
No, but what you did is was something else which everyone else was forced to do. If you ever had anything that you said you was gonna do or get round to doing, maybe the first month or the second month or the third month, you could put it on. But because everyone was stopped for so long, you had to go and do the thing, whether it was a loose thing on the door or sit down and write your life story. It made everyone do it, do everything they were putting off, what life didn't allow them to do before, kind of thing. So that stop was good. So you found Armani Butt3rfly?
For some of us.
Okay. You're right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I got just do it. That's why, again, the creative side is what saves a lot of our lives, isn't it? But not everyone's creative and not everyone made it out.
Sorry.
No, I'm not even saying it like that. I'm just saying like the stop had two sides to it. Like a good two sides to it. Like some people have prospered off it and
some people didn't.
And some people didn't. Yeah, because like you said, it's just stopped. No one expected.
Literally a break.
You know what I mean? No, I just feel like we got to recognise. We got to recognise.
Know the song?
Sound like EastEnders or
you know the song, innit? His life has two sides to it, and I feel for those people that didn't make it through, and I'm happy for those that did, and those that made babies. You know what's on your plate? Happiness. Wow. And everyone who found themselves and done better things and stuff. But it's like you saying, I'm gonna be honest, this is life and life talks, you know what I mean? That's do it. You know what that is?
Is it Nigerian EastEnders?
I'm dead. That's the Lord talks about your family. See you later. I want to leave the studio. I should have been at the back door. Nigerian EastEnders.
As I started like that.
I'm sorry, buddy. So, what genre of music? What kind of artist are you?
Okay, so my music, a majority of my music is R&B contemporary. That's the category that my first couple of songs do fall into. But I'm like my name, and I'm gonna keep saying it, Butt3rfly, because I've got some tracks that are more rappy, that's coming with a whole nother tone, and it's nothing like the first couple of songs you're gonna hear. So I just want to be able to see that people can see that I can transform, and I don't want to be set into one category if I can help it when it comes to music, because I want to still be able to express myself, you know, and obviously bring people along the way with my journey and my stories or whatever. But I don't want it to be like, oh, because she did that one dancehall tune, she's a dancehall artist. No, babes. I did that because it's for the people. Do you get it?
She said no, babes.
It's for the people.
If you was to
Do you get
summarize
it?
your brand, what would you say it is?
In what sense?
And sometimes it's good to understand, like, obviously you're a brand, isn't it? So it's not even point of calling yourself just an artist, or just because some people do one thing, and when you do one thing, it's easier to just call yourself one thing. But when you're a brand, you kind of have to umbrella yourself, innit?
Definitely.
In a way. That's why I say, like, how do you summarize yourself as a brand with all the things that you do? Maybe I should have been a bit more, you know what I mean, specific.
I have to say everything I relate myself to is always around my brand itself, of my name. You know, I don't think I can make it any clearer. When it comes to Butterfly, it's like a cocoon. I'm like a cocoon. You don't know what's gonna come out. I'm colourful.
Wait, D, did you hear that?
I'm bright.
Yo, D, she said it.
I'm energy. You know, people always say I'm a ball of energy that you're not ready for, and I don't need no drink, no alcohol or anything to be that energy. I'm just someone that when I come in a room, I make it known. You know, when a butterfly flies into a room, what's the first thing everyone does? Oh my God, a butterfly, oh my God. But it doesn't stay long enough. That's me. I'm coming in, I'm hitting you with the energy, and I'm leaving.
Come on.
Definitely.
And
that's how I am.
That's what she said. That's how it is. Coming and leaving before you know you're coming out. No, go on again. Come on, telling you that.
That's
Love that. I like that.
A website.
A website. So no, I don't have any websites yet, people. Definitely it's coming. Like I said, I'm a new artist. I've only just come about now.
Every time you come out.
Come on, just wait. You're not ready, but you're gonna be ready. Don't worry, I'm gonna prep you, get you ready.
Yeah, you're prepping them now.
Definitely.
Do you know what I feel like? That's one of the things that will be able to explain you as a whole. Like, you know, even if you've probably got an Instagram page.
Yeah.
But your Instagram you'd probably have to have different Instagrams to kind of show what you do.
Yeah, so do you know what? Bearing that in mind, I've got 2 Instagram pages, yeah. But I only use one, which is my main one, which is Armani Butt3rfly. The E is a 3, guys. Just for anyone that wants to add it.
We'll get that. We'll have to get that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so I was going through this time, especially during quarantine, that my modelling page was set such a way that it was like I didn't want to just drop anything. You know, you sit there and you think, I wish I could just, all these pictures I like, why do I have to think about it? Why can't I just put all of them on there and feel no way? But because you've set your Instagram page in such a way, you can't do that anymore. So then that's how the second one came about. But then I thought to myself, you know, then within that time I was using Snapchat. I'm a big Snapchat person. You can see my whole life on Snapchat. Well, actually, what I want you to see, let's not lie. But on Snapchat, definitely. If you follow me on Snapchat, listen, I had a lot of people, especially sending love to them, that messaged me during quarantine saying, you're like one of the people that kept me going during quarantine because of your energy. It was never flat. And I'm like, that's love, because I don't do it just to impress. I do it more for myself as well, to keep myself happy. So yeah, so to feel that like I'm doing that for other people, again, it just shows that I'm for the people. You know, I just want to put that love out there. So yeah, on Snapchat and on my TikTok, yeah, big TikTok fan, definitely. Just saying it, we're ready. Definitely big TikTok fan. Just want to shout out to everyone that does TikTok.
Thank you, yes.
666. Yeah, my mic went really loud.
It's used loud.
Oh, my
she's loud. She's getting excited, which is fine.
Come on, guys.
It's usually him. He's out there yesterday.
It's fine. But I didn't want to say you turn. I was still getting all the energy out. I could have said
the energy's out. I had to give some to people. You know.
No, you keep
energized.
Keep giving it. Keep giving it.
You feel energized.
Yeah.
You feel energized. Yeah.
Come on. Feel that. Come on.
I've got to make sure everyone's staying awake, because we're not doing no boring interview here. Like,
no.
Awake. Yeah.
Wait. So you got me saying, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You saying that people said in the lockdown that it gave them energy. You're saying, no, that's what you tried to do for them. No, you're like a bundle. You're like a star. Like you're a ball of energy, like you just said. Yeah. You couldn't do anything but give energy with the energy you got. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. So a lot of energy. Let me turn down the mic a little bit more. No, I'm joking.
Are you rude?
No. So you got a question?
Go on, I'll let you go.
It's about your music, your influence for your music. So tracks wise, you usually do this, you do that. tell me about influence of one of your tracks, your favourite tracks or whatever, what have you done so far, your favourite song you've written, or just something that, like, what is it? Is it love? Is it anguish? Is it food? What is it? Where does it come from, your inspiration?
Okay, inspiration. I knew this question was going to come. So I wouldn't personally say I looked at someone and said I wanted to be like. Also because of how the whole writing thing came about. It wasn't that I was looking at loads of artists and I was like, I want to be an artist, I want to write music, and then had been writing from young. No, that wasn't my story. So it wasn't that I wanted to be like someone. Yeah, I have people that you can idolize and look at or think that, but I'm, like I said, I'm very old school. So if I'm going to look at anybody, it's going to be people like Mary J. Blige, Aaliyah, cause you get, I'm even from down to Erykah Badu, Erykah, like I'm, Jill Scott, Etta James. Do you get? I'm going all over the place. 80s
baby, 90s baby.
I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah, go on.
But my heart and my soul is not.
Yeah, you know the old school. That's why I have to ask.
Listen, even down to like things like Lovers Rock, Janet Kay.
Yeah.
Do you get it? We're going in now because we could be here all day. I know my people.
For me, fucking laughing over here, buddy. Don't worry about it. You forgot about us. I was singing.
You didn't know who these people were?
But there was one or two that I tried to do the video. You're not, bruv, nah, forget it. Nah. I don't want to hear it no more. We're gonna, no, listen, okay.
He ignored you.
Okay, so, you don't know leave it, huh? What do you say?
You don't know where your game,
No, it was no, go on. She said one. I was like, who's that? But anyway, I want to ask you that on a serious note, but honest note, like, so the industry, yeah, you've been a model and everything, and you're here now, looking very beautiful, lot of flesh on show, got a lot of makeup on,
just a little leg, don't hurt no one,
and all that. How do you feel about the way women are sexualized in the industry, in the music industry? What is your take on that now? Because like for me, it's like if it's your body, you can do what you want to do with it. If you're an artist, you can express yourself, you want to express yourself. But then also if you're representing like the sex, you represent in a certain way, because there's a lot of different stuff going on, not just in the media. Let's talk about the negative stuff, but just a lot of different things going on, like in the media, how people are portrayed and stuff. Yeah. So I'm making a big fucking question, not just one question. But yeah, just in the kind of sexuality of an artist, does that give you constraints? Would you be like, just do whatever you want to do? Do you think about the impact it has on people? What is it like?
Yeah.
I've asked for a couple of different questions.
Do whatever I want to do. Like, listen, I'm not coming out as an artist that's coming out to judge others. I'm not, my eyes are so straight, I've got no time to judge anybody else, so I don't expect to come out and anyone else to judge me. Okay. I still want to be free like a butterfly. Do you get it? If I feel that I want to express myself this way 1 minute, then yeah. If I feel like I want to express myself another way, then do you get it? So be it. I feel like with the industry, everyone's always put into categories, and that's what's sad. You get shooked into a category. Okay,
maybe let me ask you this then. When you're successful in everything, knowing that you're a role model and everything, would that then determine how you dress within a certain way? Because like you're dressed quite sexually today, but it's classy. Do you know what I'm saying? There's other things that people do on video stuff.
Sexually?
Yeah, she got her legs, she's got skin showing. She's
granddad, uncle.
What? This is accentuating her thighs. What is it? What is that?
I think it's quite elegant.
Elegant, same difference. What? Sexy, elegant. What's the
sexy is
sexy?
I'm sure if she's dressed sexy, you know about it a bit more.
All right, whatever. Anyway,
what I'm saying is,
whatever.
What are your sexual limits when it comes to modeling? When it comes to your music? Videos?
He's such a wanker. Why not say you want to correlate the question? Like he wants to mug me off and then ask the question. That's what I was trying to ask. Thank you for doing it, but put it together. Yeah, but we're making me feel old.
I was just saying, I thought I didn't think she was dressed sexual today. I didn't personally think, so I just thought. You
didn't say that. I love you. Go on, continue. Okay.
Well, sorry, Alex.
You wanker. What's
your sexual limits? Like when obviously everyone a model has to have their sexual limits, a musician has to have their sexual limits. Like how far are you willing to push it? And do you look at it as sexual or do you look at it as sensual?
Okay.
Beautiful question, man. Very good question. Thank you for that. Nephew.
With modelling, I would say the furthest that you see me go is you'll see me in lingerie. And that's not like the type of lingerie where my nipples are out or exposed. I feel like it's more just sexy. You know, you get to see my figure. And that's the same with bikini wear.
You want Savage to hear that?
Service. Pardon?
I said you want Savage to hear that.
What's that? What is Savage? Is Savage underwear stuff?
Yeah, obviously, if it's Savage, come on, Savage. I'm about to go all the way. All the way.
So what, wait a minute.
No, but it's
Savage?
still, it's
Savage
still
is
underwear. It's still lingerie.
Rihanna's line that she said earlier that she would.
But is it purely
But
lingerie?
it's lingerie.
From what I've seen.
It's lingerie and underwear, definitely. But I'm
Lingerie
like,
and underwear.
And it's called Savage.
lingerie and underwear.
Ain't that the same thing?
No, man.
And it's called Savage.
Lingerie is like a lacy. Yeah?
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Yeah? You know them ones. Valentine's Day soon come, you know? All right.
And then what's underwear? Underwear
Is like comfort, innit?
Like it's Savage.
Yeah,
But
Savage.
it's Savage.
Yeah,
So it's
Savage.
Yeah.
It's in the word.
Yeah. Go on. She'd wear that, but they got
Savage pieces.
Savage. No, I get it. She's wearing.
But it's not, they don't come like Ann Summers.
So what's Ann Summers come like? Not that I don't know what Ann Summers come. Let me just stop talking this like I don't know what
Ann
underwear
Summers
is like.
has got like slits and...
Huh?
Slits in places.
You think Savage ain't got it?
I don't know, I haven't seen
I'm
that
not saying that
line.
you need to model that, but-
You're teaching me now, so if they have, then okay, so
I'm a
be it.
photographer, so
Okay.
Yo, who?
I'm a photographer.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Any role models in this industry that you'd like to kind of not obviously don't want to be no one else?
But she didn't answer the question though.
What's the question? She did.
What?
Did you? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Did you
no.
ask a
What
question?
I'm saying, but modeling, music.
Okay, so from
the
modeling.
limits. What question?
Yeah, because it might be different. Because when it's commercial modeling, it's different. When it's a music video, it might be different.
Yeah. So commercial modeling, I find that I'm more willing to wear next to nothing.
Yeah.
Not ever naked. I'm not gonna lie, that's not me. I like to keep my treasures to myself.
You wouldn't be modelling anything if you was naked.
Skin. I'll be modeling skin.
I don't know. It wouldn't.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, like I said, bikinis and lingerie. Yeah. And then when it comes to video modeling, working with artists and that, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm that model that I don't really take those jobs. I'm not gonna lie. Like if it's something sexy, tight, a little short dress or something, I can do with that. Do you get it? But and it depends on who it's for. If I'm honest with you, but apart from that, no, you wouldn't see me there really being that girl unless the artist, it made sense and the cash made sense to why I decided to do that. But no, you wouldn't see me like that on a music video.
But then your third one is your video.
And then my video, well, it's my video. So to be honest with you, I think it's however I feel. You never know, guys. You might get that one video where I'm in a little... you know?
I don't know what I'm to you, you know. I don't know what I'm to you.
And the next time you might get that video where I'm like, what are you telling me, though? So...
Yeah.
Listen, I'm about keeping people awake. That's what I'm about. I feel like I describe myself as like I'm like a virus.
So tell me
just wanders around, and when I attach myself to you, it's like I make such an impact. You're not going to forget about me.
From
Promise
butterfly and virus together.
Promise. It works. Like no other, that's why.
The music. What tracks have you got that you've done already? Like the inspiration for the tracks. What was that one you took that I listened to? It was a drink. Was it It was a drink of some sort. What was that one that you listened to before?
Kool-Aid.
Was it
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid. That's it. It's a drink.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid's a drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
See, you gave me the look at the wrong time.
It's like some soft puppy. Look at it in the pink and that.
And he gave me the answer that time. I was like, he's Kool-Aid's a drink.
He looks like he's giving you sweet eye.
You might need to take that jumper off, man.
Do you get it? So you looking all puppy like.
Ain't nothing wrong with a big man wearing pink. But don't be telling me about no puppy.
No, you're rocking it nice though. You're rocking it nice. It's fine.
Wish you had this pink jumper.
Whoosh.
God, what was you guys talking about before you start trying to get me?
What was he talking about?
You see,
You're the one that
trying to
jumped
get me
in. You jumped in.
I never jumped in. Did I jump in?
Yeah.
I never jumped in.
Man.
I
She
jumped
asked her
in.
what tunes she had.
Yeah, so one of the tunes is called Kool-Aid. It's called Kool-Aid.
That's it,
yeah, definitely. Kool-Aid is one of them that you had you previously heard.
Yeah.
It's not the track's not about Kool-Aid.
Okay.
It's the way. It's the way on the track I describe my sex appeal, my sauce.
Okay.
It's sweet, like Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
You know, Kool-Aid's one of them drinks that once you drink it once, it's in your mouth all day. You know, it's pink, lighting up. Well, you don't need to keep your head PG, but
head PG. You stay there, PG.
You're the one that said it. I didn't even.
Like,
I'll take it. I'll take that one. I did it to myself.
What does she mean?
I don't know.
She's talking about the Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid,
the juice. The juice.
Yeah, but too much juice, you know. You know when you write.
She like Kool-Aid.
She like Kool-Aid. She's like Kool-Aid.
Yes.
No, you know when you write, because I write poetry. So when you write, what made you decide that it was rap and not poetry, or rap and not singing? Do you know why? What is it?
What separated it?
Yeah, what separated it? Because I think you did a bit of both on the track anyway. Did a bit of both on that track anyway, don't you?
What, rapping and a
little bit of singing or harmonising on one of them?
Yeah, singing.
Yeah,
chorus.
She's just basically saying her pH is good.
What's a pH? What? Is that to do with the water?
Kool-Aid, nigga.
Number 7. Yo, Mace, help me out with these, man. Mace is call it chilling.
It's just saying, you know, I got that Kool-Aid in it.
You know, okay.
You know, I've got the sweet.
Oh, you got the Kool-Aid. Cool.
I've got the Kool-Aid. It's that whole saying of, just because you see me as a lady or as a girl, don't try and take a bad girl for simple. I ain't simple, babe. You get it? But at the same time, what overrides that chorus at the same time is...
What do you mean by you're not simple?
Can you give us...
I know, I'm just trying to... What do you mean by that?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm like the average type of girl.
I wouldn't say
and I don't think anyone that knows me will actually say...
Even based upon this interview, I wouldn't say she's
average. What do you mean by average? What's average?
Average.
Listen, uncle.
No, not crazy.
It's been you that's been the crazy one in this interview.
Crazy and pink.
Cheers. You know what I mean?
Hey, you want to get a pink again? You don't stay there, man.
What do you mean, though? What do you mean? Like, explain yourself.
No, when I say I'm not simple, I mean in the sense of, like, I have a lot of energy. Do you get it? Like, the way,
what star sign are you?
The levels. I'm a Libra, babes.
Okay.
I'm a Libra.
Scales.
I'm very balanced, scales. There's no either or. It's one more bam.
You don't hear nothing?
Nah.
You don't listen?
I listen.
That's all.
I see your mum in you as well. Like, you like the lessons, like the energy, that tenacity.
No compromise.
Saying that you could do this, yeah. Like
I can compromise to an extent. Respectfully.
Not at all, really.
I can.
If it suits me.
What star sign are you?
Scorpio.
This is why. I'm coming off the show.
So that's another episode of Life Talks
with
Fawole. You stay there. Come.
I just could tell. It's new. That's what she does. That's what she meant. She just doesn't listen.
I listen.
Doesn't listen.
I'm quite good at listening.
So what's next? What's next from your camp? When will we see you doing a full blown like video, doing some contemporary dancing with some singing or choreography, black and white with some ballet shoes on the top of your toes, doing some real stuff. You're painting
out a whole music video, innit?
Yeah, but why not showing them what you've got in your repertoire, also letting the butterfly fly, you get what I'm saying?
Why not? Like, obviously, I'm not going to make no promises and say, like, my first video, you're going to see all of that, but definitely in time, people, you will definitely see the creative side of things, because, like I said, I'm trying to be nothing but myself, so you will definitely see some stuff, but right now, we're just in the kitchen cooking up, cooking up so that when I do drop, I make it known it's
cocooning.
Mm.
Like raw, cocooning. Different.
Cocooning.
We're cocooning.
Cocooning.
Hakuna Matata.
You got anything for our guests while we're wrapping up now? Unless you got anything else you want to talk about?
Well, you can find me, guys, on Instagram, and that's at Armani, ARMANI, Butterfly, BUTT3RFLY. You can also add me up on Snapchat, Butterfly Kiss, I will definitely make sure that you put that on there. So you can add me, definitely. And all my other social medias. But yeah, stay tuned. Obviously, it's love people. Like, I can't wait to come out and let you see what I'm about and show all you that are out there that you can be anything you want to be. Just be it. It doesn't matter how much time.
Fly like a butterfly.
It's always time. Fly like a butterfly, baby.
Like that. Life talks. Well done, Armani, man. Life talks. The voice by the camera, Wizard, Armani Butt3rfly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's a pleasure.